Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper and this is the home of That's Just Prime, the comprehensive Optimus Prime review series. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out of me. I also do the occasional arcade and pinball machine videos, unboxings, blogs, challenges, and miscellaneous videos where my daughter usually makes fun of me. Those are a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I usually upload 2 videos a week, sometimes more. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see. Hello and welcome. I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Siege War for Cybertron Battlemaster's FIREDRIVE, or also known as Firebolt, and I'm probably going to make a mistake and call him Firebolt at some point, because for some reason my brain can't seem to register that his new name is FIREDRIVE. So we're actually going to be looking at the Target Master here that is currently being modeled to us by our Cyberverse one-step Optimus Prime. And that right off the bat is something that I absolutely love. Oh, before I forget, because I've been getting comments about this, I love this toy. I've been getting comments anytime I forget to say that, so there it is. And I really do love this Battlemaster, these new Battlemasters. Well, this is the only one that I have, but I really do love them. I love the versatility of them. Not only do they work with the Siege figures, but as you can see, I have him being held by the Cyberverse Optimus Prime, that one step that I just reviewed earlier this week. So how cool is that? I just figured he'd be a cool candidate to kind of model it, since I wanted to start the video off with him in weapons mode. He did come out in January of 2019, so he is brand new and hitting stores right now as of the time of this recording. And if I remember correctly, I picked this guy up for about $5. This is very cool. So FIREDRIVE, yeah, Fire. See what I mean? I just can't register that name. So FIREDRIVE here in weapon mode is approximately 2 inches long. That is not counting the fire blast effects here. And he is about 1 inch tall. And real quick, this is the package that he comes in. He does come packaged in robot mode. He does have the blast effects off to the side with some pretty cool artwork of what looks like Firebolt right there. Siege War for Cybertron. And then in the back, it shows you how it works with other figures. We are going to be looking at him with Optimus as well, with the War for Cybertron Optimus. So that's it for the packaging. And I guess we can relieve Cyberverse Prime here and just set him off to the side and take a look at the weapon. So again, very, very cool. We'll take that off. And just a very cool little weapon mode that works really well for a bunch of other figures. For example, here he is with War for Cybertron Optimus Prime, and he holds him very nicely, just like that. So that's very cool. And again, he works for Ultra Magnus. If you saw his review last week, I had Ultra Magnus holding him as well. So he works with the Siege figures. And then this is something that I really kind of been working towards ever since I got the reissue of the Hot Rod figure, because this Hot Rod I picked up specifically because of the port having been widened to the original spec so that he works with Target Masters. However, because I don't have a G1 Firebolt, this is a perfect substitute, and thanks to Jason of the Patriot Prime, who let me know about this, I know that he works with that G1 Hot Rod. So my G1 Target Master Hot Rod now has a Firebolt companion to go with him. Granted, he's not G1, but he's pretty close. He looks really, really good. So I like that a lot. That is fantastic. And he can also hold them in robot mode. And we'll be taking a look at that in a second. And as you saw, we've also got these little blast effects that you can put into the barrels here. And they can just pop in right there. And if you saw my review of Ultra Magnus, again, you saw how these will also fit into the weapons of some of the other figures. So again, just for demonstration purposes, there's Optimus Prime. And we can take his weapon and just plug that right in there. So it looks like it's firing as well. And then the figures also have some pegs and ports and little spots around their bodies. We'll bring Ultra Magnus in one more time, where you can take these little effects and just pop them into, so that they look like they're being hit, or they're being hit, or perhaps it's just very cold in this room. All right, let's just move on. That's just not right. All right, so let's get into transformation. And actually, quite a couple of steps on this. Surprisingly intricate for such a small figure. So the arms are tabbed in here on the side. We're going to untab these. Then we're going to untab the feet from the barrels of the weapon. Bring this down. And then we're going to straighten out his hips, but then we're also going to take his entire waist because he's actually doing an ab crunch, as you can see, and we're going to straighten that out like so. All the way to the back, getting them all nice and straight. And then you can take his barrels and fold those back. And there is, and unpeg his legs so that they're separated from each other. And there is FIREDRIVE in robot mode. And he looks really nice. We'll come in close again. It's kind of hard sometimes to shoot these smaller figures because of the issues trying to focus. But here in robot mode, FIREDRIVE is approximately 2 inches tall. So again, about the same height as he was long. Very nice. And, you know, surprisingly well articulated. He's got ball joint shoulders, so his shoulders can go all the way out. And then, of course, all the way around. And ball jointed hips, so again, all the way out and then forward and backward. Very nice. It would have been cool if they had a knee, but, you know, they don't. And, of course, nothing at the head there. We'll try to bring him in close so we can see his details. He is very nicely detailed. I really like the level of detail that they've gone to. I'm having a difficult time. There we are. That's a good focus there. Check it out. He's got a little tiny tempographed Autobot symbol right on his forehead. Nice details. I do wish, if I could change one thing on this figure, I kind of wish that his grays were a little darker. This is a very, very light gray. It's almost just an off-white, and it would have been nice if it was a darker gray so it looked more like the G1 Firebolt. So now there's still a couple other things that we can do here with Firebolt or FIREDRIVE. We can take the whole barrel of the weapon here and we can pop this off, and you'll see that's got a little handle. So now FIREDRIVE can use his own weapon parts as a weapon, which is very cool. So we've got some ports right here on the outside of the arms, and we can go ahead and take that, peg it right in there, and stand him up. And it does tend to make him a little front heavy. We got lucky. We got him standing on the first try, which is very cool. If you want to give him the fire effects, you can do that, but I'm pretty sure that is definitely going to make him fall over. Let's see. Yeah, that is just not, it's not going to happen now. It's just not going to, it's too heavy. If you're holding him and playing with him, then pew, 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 that'll work. But that's just too heavy for him. But if you take off the fire effects and then maybe just give the fire effects to somebody else, then that'll work. So very cool little figure. Oh, and I guess I did want to show this off. So it's not a difficult figure, so I guess we can show this off. We'll go ahead and put him back into weapon mode real quick, because I did want to show him off with G1 Hot Rod. And as you can see, the transformation, very simple. We'll give him some Fire Blast effects, because why not? That looks very awesome. We'll bring in G1 Hot Rod. Move the camera up. Bend some elbows, and there you go. It's surprising how this little tiny figure has better articulation than G1 figures. There you go. Check that out. How cool is that? So I have a Firebolt for my Target Master Hot Rod now. How cool is that? Very, very nice. So yeah, again, I got this figure on the recommendation of Jason from the Patriot Prime. Jason, thanks again. I'll be putting a link to his channel in the description, and I probably already have placed a little card up here somewhere earlier when I mentioned him. So very cool figure. I'm glad Jason persuaded me to get it, because I am very, very happy with this purchase. And I think that about covers the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Battlemasters FIREDRIVE. What did you think of this figure, and do you have a suggestion for something you'd like to see me review in the future? Let me know by leaving me a comment. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified of when I make a new video. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.